I'm only going live to talk about the proposal. I'm still probably going to go live later on tonight, but we're going to talk about the proposal. These are the conditions if he is released. These are the conditions that the judge is talking about. Defense proposes the following bail package. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the proposal package because it's crazy. It's crazy. So let's get into the proposal package real quick. We are talking about the Diddy trial, and this is the proposal package. A. Remember, I told y'all about that $50. Now it's $1 million bond that they are asking for. Remember, I talked about all the co-signings of the co-signers in my last live. The co-signers will be by Sean Combs, his mother, his sister, the mother of the oldest daughter. Okay, that's B. C. Combs' travel will be restricted from the Southern District of Florida, the Central District of California, and the Southern District of New York, which means, I already told y'all in the last live, they only going to let him go but so far if he is released, which is from California to New York City, and that is about it. Okay, that's C. D. Combs' passports will be surrendered to until pre-trial services. Basically, they want his passports, and he will only get them back when he comes back to court until the next court date. Drug testing will be mandatory, ordered by the pre-trial services. That's E. F. All of the standard conditions of the partial supervision. Basically. So that is the bond. That is the proposal release of what they're demanding of Diddy, which would be basically the passport, and which would be his mother has to co-sign, his sister has to co-sign, and the mother of the oldest daughter will have to co-sign. $1 million bond is on stake at the same time. The passport of his passport will have to be surrendered. Drug testing will be mandatory and other conditions. This is the Diddy trial of it all. And this is what they're proposing. Now, on the back end of the Diddy trial, hey everybody, please hit like, share, and subscribe. We are talking about the proposal. If y'all was in my last live, what did I tell y'all? They was going to want some of that $50 million bond money that he was offering up in the first place. They was going to want somebody's passports. I said all of them because that's what he was proposing when he first went to trial. He was saying that he wanted to give up everybody's passports. Well, right now, only his is on the line to be given up if he does get released today. We will find out after 5 o'clock. The update is in. We will not be finding out at 1. It's shipped over to 5 o'clock. Court will resume at 5, and the judge will have an answer after 5 o'clock today. We're talking about the proposal bond release. If he is released, he will be released on $1 million bond. That's A. B. The cosigns will be Sean Diddy Combs, his mother, his sister, and the mother of his oldest child. P. Diddy cannot travel all over the place. I told y'all that, and I wouldn't be surprised if they put an ankle monitor on him. It is what it is. I don't see nowhere where it is an ankle monitor involved in the paperwork yet inside of these bond conditions, but he will only be able to basically travel from here to LA, which is New York to LA, and that is it. He is restricted to travel anywhere else. D, his passport will have to be surrendered. E, he will have to take a drug test. It is mandatory, and everything else will follow, and that is F. Now, I believe that he will get out of jail today. It is a holiday weekend. They do not want a high risk, high profile in that jail no more. Okay, because that is the same jail that Epstein was in. So I'm not mad at his lawyers for demanding that he get out of jail today. Tomorrow is the last day. The holiday will start. They don't want to go through all of that. They want him out of jail today. Now, the judge will resume, and he will have an answer for everybody at 5 o'clock once he rendered his decision. Let's talk about who has open letters. They are already sending open letters to the judge. Cassie has submitted an open letter to the judge, and so has Dante, which was the stylist. They both submitted their letters into the court, and they do not want Diddy to pass go, collect 200, to be let out of jail at all. They fear for their safety. These are the things that are in their letters. It is what it is. Are we mad about that? Listen, I don't have time to be mad about nothing. I'm conducting business. Listen, everybody's in their feelings over this thing. It was a whole big situation down at the courthouse. It is crazy. Now a lot of people has cleared out, because now at first they was going to say they was coming back at 1, but it was so many people submitting letters right now that they can't come back at 1. 1 o'clock, that is dead. That is over with. We are coming back at 5. Remember when I said I was going to go live at 5? I felt like they was going to push it back to 5, and that's why I said that. So between 5 and 6, I will go live and give y'all all of the tea, and we will find out if he is going to be released today. I'm thinking, and I'm telling y'all what I feel in my heart, and I know I am in New York City. I live this. He is going to be let loose today. Diddy has that money. His sons is out there doing push-ups. They out there doing the Diddy Bop dance. His sons and his daughters is smiles and smiles and smiles. His mother is putting a thumbs up, John Gotti style, as she's walking out of the courtroom. I'm telling y'all. And YouTubers. Oh, no. Let's talk about the YouTubers of it all. Y'all, some of y'all are disappointing. Some of y'all are very disappointing. Let's get to the chat real quick before I talk about the messiness that was going on at the courthouse. Y'all worrying about my hair. We worrying about Diddy. See, that's the problem. My hair is in here. I'm working with a heavy glue, so I cannot take my bonnet off. I'm working. I showed y'all this bottle. This bottle wasn't nowhere near done. Now all I got to do is do the back. Listen, I'm waiting for my other orders to come in. I got inventory to take, and I'm giving y'all the Diddy tea at the same time. Do not be worrying about my hair, because I'm good underneath. I do hair too. I'm good underneath here. I drop 30 inches every day. Don't worry about me. Worry about you. Oh, God. Don't worry about me, Diaz, and worry about my. I got this over here. And as far as kids with an S, I don't have kids with an S. Baby, I have one, and she's grown. Don't worry about her. She's straight. We are all straight over here in New York City. Don't worry about me. You worrying about me, worrying about Diddy. That's your problem right now. Hit the like button, being that you want to be trolling. Hit the like button. Don't be worried about me, don't worry about that. We talking about Diddy, and y'all talking about hair and kids and this and that. Girl. Thank you so much. They worrying about all of the things that they really shouldn't even be worried about. We talking about the Diddy trial. If you ain't talking about that, then you're not talking about nothing. And I'm not going to even keep commenting on the trolls that's talking about gibberish. I'm going to just keep letting y'all do that, because all it's going to do is make my algorithm go up, baby. That's all that's going to do. Thank you. Keep commenting gibberish. Yeah. Happy 4th to everybody. We are going into the 4th of July weekend. Yes, we are. I don't have kids. I only have one. That means I only have one baby daddy. And we good. Because her grown. And no, I didn't take him to court because I got money. Money. So I didn't have to do the whole child support, Section 8 welfare of it all. Because I got businesses. I told y'all that in the last live. Go look at it. We're not going to be here for that. I'm not here for that. Yes, the case was on the part of the RICO. I told y'all in my last live that was 4 hours. I told y'all that case, if they would have got him on DV, they probably would have had Diddy. If they would have got him on DV, but they did not. They turned this into a RICO case. Every rapper and celebrity cannot just have a RICO case. You cannot pin that on everybody. Now, if they would have just stuck to whatever they wanted to stick to, like as far as the trafficking of it all, the DV and the Cassie case of it all, they probably would have had him a little bit. But once that verdict came out not guilty of the RICO, it was a wrap. It was a wrap from there. It was a wrap from there. It was a wrap from there. It's sad. It really is. Yeah. Somebody got paid. Yeah. So the 3 charges and that's it. And it was 5. So that right there was a no-no. And once the top charge, which like I said, that RICO was out, it was over. It was over from there. You got jurors going at it with each other. You got jurors passing notes and doing all of the things because it's like they had to deal with the guidelines that the judge, put out there. And this case wasn't no easy case to keep following. As a blogger, you see, I didn't really come back a lot of the times for this case because it was like I already knew what it was going to be, when it was going to, I know, because when you're looking at the RICO charges, it's like, what? And I know as a juror, they're looking like, so what we got to do again? And then you really have to follow a case as a juror. And I know it was hard for them to not watch TV, not look at the blogs, not have a phone, not have all of these things. And there's no way in the world you trying to tell me that they followed it to the T? Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. I believe he's going to make bail, and I believe Puffy will be grilling shish kebabs Friday. Saturday. All weekend. All weekend. And then you got the celebrities out there. You got Boosie coming out saying his 2 cents. You got a lot of celebrities. See, here's the thing with Boosie. He speaks his mind. I love Boosie for that. Boosie been telling y'all that Puffy wasn't guilty. He never believed it. A lot of people just never believed it. Then you got Ray J up there with Unwind with Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. You got Ray J up there with Tasha K doing a live today. Go check that out. That was crazy. And Ray J never believed it neither. A lot of celebs never believed it. A lot of them never believed that he was going to get convicted on no RICO. I'm not going to even, if y'all all looking at the chat, y'all see what the last comment is. You can't be serious. You see all this milk chocolate right here? How dare you say I don't love myself? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? You cannot be serious. And it's not makeup. So, are you shitting me? Do it look like I don't love myself? Are you kidding me? 50 Cent was talking a lot of stuff, but I'm going to tell you this. At first, when 50 Cent started reporting about Puff, he sure enough told y'all that Puff might beat that RICO. Then he flipped it, because this is 50 Cent. Then he flipped it, because he heard some of the testimony. Then he blew his own baby mama out the water. Then it was like, come on. Come on. It was crazy. Thank you so much, because I don't know what him talking about. Yes, I love my natural beauty. I don't need no makeup. Just wake up on the wake up. On the wake up. I'm funny about my eating habits and what I drink, and I had the crazy smoothie yesterday. Crazy. It was big too. I was in love. It was so much smoothie. I bought the smoothie home and still had it at 10 o'clock at night. That's how crazy that smoothie was. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy, y'all. 50 Cent is crazy. He didn't care about who he was doxing. He was doxing people left and right. A lot of people saying now is allegedly that Puff had to rat on somebody because, how do you beat a RICO? Here's the thing that I don't like about people. Didn't Young Thug just beat a RICO with the same damn lawyer? Remember, Young Thug had that lawyer first. Then P. Diddy seen that Young Thug lawyer did the big one and got Young Thug off, and then he hired him as his lawyer. Those are the same lawyers. Those are the same people. The Steel guy is the same person. And I'm going to tell you this. His stock just went up. That lawyer's stock just went up. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Fat Joe needs to go ahead and hire him, and you know who else needs to? Fat Joe needs to hire him. Shannon Sharp needs to hire him. Tyler Perry needs to hire him. They just need to go hire him and put him on the payroll for all the celebrities. Let me tell you that right now. Maybe Jay-Z needs to go hire him too. Thank you so much. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so happy that we are ending with the Diddy trial because here's the thing. This Diddy thing is gonna go. And it's gonna go again. Because he has new charges. So when the son is out there doing push-ups, I'm like, what are you pushing up? You don't need to push up anything. You need to get you a lawyer. Because here's the thing. It's a conflict of interest. You and your daddy can't have the same lawyer. So what you fitting to do? Because he gonna keep his team. You and your daddy got the same charges. Y'all in the same case. That's dropped, what, last week? 2 weeks ago? So you need to go work you up a little dream team, Justin, and figure out what you and Tisa gonna do. And I'm not talking about Tisa Tells. Y'all wrong for that. People been asking about Tisa Tells. I'm talking about the YouTuber. They've been asking about her a lot. And Tisa has been, I'm trying to tell you, she is. We're going to talk about that later. Oh, and let's talk about how the YouTubers, y'all YouTubers is out there pouring baby oil on each other in broad daylight. And it's hit the Daily Mail, y'all. It's on TMZ, Daily Mail, Neighborhood Talk, Hollywood Unlocked. Why y'all out there pouring baby oil on each other? See, this is the problem that I have with YouTubers. This is the problem that I have. Y'all don't even know if the man is going to be denied that whole package deal that we just discussed or what. Why are y'all out there celebrating like y'all just won a case? Why are y'all out there getting baby oil poured on y'all? Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Everybody. Please hit like, share, and subscribe. We are discussing why the YouTubers is out there getting baby oil poured on them. Why y'all playing like that? Y'all don't did y'all big one. And I don't want to say who was out there. If y'all go to my reels, y'all would know who was out there getting baby oil poured on them. But I don't understand why would you do something like that to your rep. I don't understand why would you do something like that. Why are you out there getting baby oil poured on you? Like, this is not your trial. You did not win anything. Like, why are you out there celebrating like you P. Diddy? Like, no, that's not cool. Y'all don't know how to maintain yourselves. And this is, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't see the anchor of Fox 5 out there putting baby oil on themselves. Y'all don't see the girl from TMZ out there pouring baby oil on themselves. Y'all don't see all those people from Channel 11, Channel 2, Channel 4 out there pouring baby oil on themselves. Why is it always got to be the YouTubers? This is why we never invited to places. And it's the ones that got invited to the places. You was on CNN. You did Gracie. You did all of the things. You was on TMZ. Why are you out there getting baby oil poured on your body and you half naked? Why? That's the disappointment that I've been talking about. You see how you just big them up? I just was bigging everybody up and saying everybody's name. Now I don't even want to say your name. It doesn't make any sense. Control yourself. You got your shirt off and people throwing baby oil on you. It just is not giving professionalism. It's giving tacky. It's giving tacky. I love you, but it's giving tacky. I know I'm not going to say your name. No. I said your name in the last live. If y'all go in my reels, y'all would know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't understand why is it always us. Why is it always us doing the utmost and getting caught on camera? Somebody always in this live acting up. But no, I don't like the fact that it makes all of us. Y'all don't realize if one act up, It makes everybody look bad. Oh, the YouTubers is out there. The YouTubers is out there. YouTubers is out there looking crazy. They out there getting baby oil poured on them. Come on. It's one thing to joke about it in your videos. It's one thing to joke about it in your live videos and all of that. But for you to be out there with no shirt on, getting baby oil poured on you by the crowd, and you jumping up and down and oh, he's gonna get me, and pride is over. I said what I said, and even if pride wasn't over, that don't look right. It just don't look right. It just don't look right. It don't make no sense for y'all to be out there throwing baby oil on each other. That's weird. It's giving weird. And then you got the other lady. I don't know if she's a YouTuber or not, but then you got the other lady. She don't took off her whole bra. What are y'all out there doing? And why is it always us? Why y'all just can't act right? I'm just saying, that just looks tacky. I'm just saying. It looks tacky. How you go from CNN to TMZ, to Grace, to getting baby oil poured on you. I'm telling y'all what I know. I seen it. Then to make matters worse, you had the nerve to get the baby oil poured on you. You out there acting a fool, and then you had the nerve to post it to your Instagram. Why? Why you do that? So all the professionalism went out the window? So what? Because here's the thing. There will be other big cases. Do you think you will be back on those channels that you was on? The CNNs, the TMZs of it all? It's a disappointment. It is what it is. But see, here's the thing. The Daily Mail posted about it. The Daily Mail and bigger bloggers are posting about that person. And it don't make them look good. And I love that person. And that's why I refrain from saying the name right now. I refrain. Because it doesn't make no sense. Crazy. You gotta tell them no. You're so silly. They didn't say how much time he got for the charges. We gotta wait until 5 o'clock. But if he posts $1 million bail, they have a whole bail package out right now. Some of his family's got a co-sign plus him. The $1 million bail, surrender the passport. He can only travel from here to the West Coast. That's it. And a couple of other stipulations like drug testing and all that. And then after that is over. If he can follow all of those rules, which I believe he's going to get let out, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Diddy gonna Diddy about right out of that courtroom today. Yeah, it's going to be a thing outside. It's going to be a thing. They already playing his music outside. All type of things is happening in front of that courthouse. They throwing oil on each other. It's going to be a whole Diddy party all weekend. He's going to be home frying sausages on the grill, making shish kebabs, popping a Corona. I'm just telling you what I know. Meanwhile, Cassie and Dante, which is the stylist, they already put letters in to the courthouse saying that they don't want him to come out. They don't want him to pass go. They don't want him to collect 200. Please, judge, don't let him go. We in fear for our lives and the things of that nature. So, I'm going to tell you this, though. The judge might be like, listen, was y'all in fear for your life when y'all took that stand? Because Dante, your testimony didn't give fear. Your testimony said that you like Diddy and you have spoken to Diddy and things of that nature, if I'm not mistaken. So how dare you all of a sudden, you have all that testimony of Dante and then now all of a sudden because he might be let out of prison. Now all of a sudden you wrote this long, deep dissertation about how your life might be in danger. Stop. Stop. Stop it right now. It looks weird. It looks like y'all are thirsty to keep this man behind bars. And that's the way the judge might look at it. Why should we have to have him in our custody, knowing what happened to Epstein when he was in our custody, in that same jail? That is the same jail, y'all, that Epstein was in. So the government does not want to be responsible if anything happens to Diddy. They don't want to take liability for that. Because y'all think that the whole Epstein thing made a big uproar. If Diddy is not out of jail today and something was to happen over the weekend, God forbid, all hell breaks loose in New York City. All hell is going to break loose in New York City. It's going to be mayhem. And it's going to be a problem down there. Y'all think it's a problem today with people pouring baby oil on themselves? If something was to happen to Diddy in that jail over the holiday weekend, baby, New York City's not taking that hit. We're not taking another hit like for Epstein. Epstein wasn't a celebrity. Epstein and Diddy are two different type of people. Yes, Diddy. A lot of people are saying Diddy. A lot of the counts, I feel like he should have been behind bars. But I do feel like the government did not really, even though they had all of those witnesses. Where was KK? Why was KK not there? Hi. Why was KK not there? Yes, Diddy is not guilty of the RICO. Diddy only was found guilty of 2 out of 3 charges. And that was it. It was 5 counts. He only got charged for 2. And it wasn't the main ones that they thought they was going to get him on. That RICO, once the RICO was over today, it was a wrap. Once that count was entered and he was found not guilty on the RICO, everything else went out the window. Everything else. And like I said in my last live from today this morning, Diddy, they're not going to be able to recharge him for another RICO. They're not going to be able to do that. I don't care how many cases they drop. Not here. Not in New York City. They're not going to be able to charge him for another RICO. Yeah, where's KK? Where's D-Rock? Where's all of those people? See, now that he don't got off, we're not going to never see none of those people. We're not going to see none of those people. Diddy is going to have to be drug tested. This is one way to keep Diddy clean. And Diddy needs to be clean because Diddy was doing the pink lines and all of the things. He was just doing things that should not have been doing. And I feel like Diddy needed to be clean. This might have saved Diddy's life. This might have saved Diddy's life. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of drugs being passed around. And they got fentanyl and the things of that nature. And this might have saved Diddy's life. Because now he ain't got no choice but to stay clean, y'all. He ain't got no choice. Piss tests are going to be mandatory in his life. So, Young Miami talking about she like to get pissed on. Diddy is going to have to piss in the cup now. He's not going to be able to piss on you no further, Young Miami. It's out of the question. He's going to have to save all his pee. Yeah, no more pee. No more Diddy pee. The government is going to have that. Yeah. Yeah, he's not going to be able to, no more Diddy, she's not going to be able to get peed on in a long time. He's going to have to save all that up, drink a lot of water, because I believe they're going to touch him like every day. Every day. And you know why I say that? Because cocaine leave out your system in 24 hours. Cocaine leave out your system in 24 hours. And if you notice, Diddy was not a weed smoker. So, alcohol, 24 hours out your system. So they're going to test him every day. So that means they're going to need to know where he's at every day. And the government, somebody from the government is going to be at that door every day to test him. And see, I'd rather be home and get tested than to be in the jail over the holiday weekend. He already spent Father's Day in there. He's been in there for the longest upon a time. I know Diddy is happy. He dropped to his knees when they read the verdict. Diddy was on his knees underneath the desk. Yeah, go look at the pictures. It's all over the blogs. I ain't lying. They don't know if Diddy got bail yet. We reporting about it now. We'll find out at 5 o'clock if Diddy makes bail today. They want his lawyer wants him out of there today. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, Diddy been in there for a little minute. He been in there for a little minute, longer than what he thought he was going to be in there for. And remember, y'all got to remember, he got denied bond 3 times, which is crazy. Even down to the judge was like, so why he keep getting denied bond again? Because, like I said about the Abercrombie and Fish guy, Diddy and the Abercrombie and Fish owner had the same charges. They went to jail days apart. But the Abercrombie and Fish guy didn't spend one night in jail. He got his $50 million bond and kept it moving. He got bond. We ain't heard about that Abercrombie and Fish case since. We ain't heard about it since. Like I said, this case to me was about distraction. Your man is over there putting a lot of bills and a lot of things and things is going on and over there at that house, and this is a distraction. But I'm going to tell you this. Fat Joe needs to go hire that lawyer right now. Yeah, Tyler Perry, go hire that lawyer right now. Shannon Sharp, go hire that lawyer right now. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button, being that you want to write about Tom and Jerry 5,000 times. Because all that's going to do is make my stuff go up. Thank you. Thank you for contributing and donating. Yeah, but I'm telling y'all, this whole thing has been a long, long, long situation. And I know Diddy, when he was on his... Diddy prayed before the verdict was even rendered. Diddy was already praying with his teams. They held hands and they was bowing their heads. And he said a prayer and everything, child. Diddy was up in there praying to baby Jesus in them, child. He wasn't playing. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about that Abercrombie and Fish. Those are the real people. They don't want to talk about that. It's not us. Just like they don't want to talk about those flight logs. If it was more of us on that flight log, they would have aired it out. They would have aired it out. But it's more of them. The princesses and all of those people. The Trumps of them all. So they don't want to talk about the flight log. No, we don't want to talk about that. Why? Because there's more of them on there. More of the higher ups up there. More of the other rich and famous up there. Not Wakanda forever, child. Listen, I just here to give y'all what they proposing at 5, between 5 and 6. I will be back live because we are waiting for what the judge is going to say. And everybody, like I said earlier, Cassie has entered a letter. Dante Nash, the stylist, has entered a letter stating that they do not want Diddy to come out of jail. They fear for their life. Cassie, you should be out of the States by now. I don't even understand if you are still here. Why? You have enough money. Once you had that baby and got out that hospital, you should have been gone. Yes, I have to come back. I have to come back. I'm going to have to pop a bottle and everything. I'm going to have to come back. I won't be drinking coffee when I come back. I'm going to tell you that right now. DoorDash is my bestest friend. I'm going to go back to working. I got inventory to do. When I first started the first live, all this wasn't even up here. But I'm going to finish up that cup and I'm waiting for my inventory to come. Yeah. It's hard to be a lawyer. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, I will be back between 5 and 6 because the judge is supposed to make his determination at 5. I say 5:15. They're going to let us know everything that we need to know. But to me, my thing is, I told y'all everything that I said that they was going to propose, They did. The only thing I left out was the test. I was right on everything that they proposed why he should be let out. So I was right on all of it besides the testing part. I told y'all that. So everything basically that he was offering up in the beginning is what they offering up now for him if he get bond, basically. So it is what it is. We'll see at 5. My name is Eve the Weave. Please like, share, and subscribe. Who is there? Yeah. Yeah. I'm very disappointed at the YouTubers throwing baby oil on each other, though. That was a mess. I'm sorry. Y'all brought baby oil to the courthouse to throw baby oil on each other? Naked? Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. Hi, Ben. Happy birthday, Ben. Happy birthday. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Y'all gotta go on the blogs and look at it. Like I said, the Daily Mail got it. I talked about the person in my reels if y'all want to go look at that. But the Daily Mail got it. TMZ talked about it. All the big bloggers, everybody don't talk about it. It's video. It's videos, y'all. People getting naked and stuff. It's videos. And it's very sad. And there's no way in the world I can be on all of those big news stations and then all of a sudden be getting baby oil thrown on me as a black person in New York City and you a YouTube blogger. You already don't came up. Now it's like trickling down after that post. And then you had the nerve to post it. That was a disappointment. I was shocked to see that the person even posted it. How you post that to your personal page? How you thought that that was cute? Hey, people do what they want. It couldn't have been me. I don't want to be a part of none of that. I don't want to be a part of none of that because now it makes it look like you was all for the bull. Yes, you did your reporting. Yes, you did your big one. And congrats to you. But at the end of the day, now we got to side eye you. They're going to side eye you. And I'm not talking about just us. I'm talking about them people, them big channels that you was on, the TMZs, and now they reporting on you getting baby oil thrown on you. That's weird. It's weird. It really is. Yeah, I got a side eye. I got a side eye. It just doesn't make any type of sense. No, it's not. No, it's not. Black people are not the only ones alive talking about Diddy. That's a lie. There are news channels right now on YouTube live been talking about it. The black YouTubers' lives is over. You got NBC, Fox 5, CNN. Go to YouTube and go to the people that's live talking about it right now. And it's mainly white people. That's a fact. Yeah, is this crazy? Is this crazy? It's this crazy. Yeah, YouTubers. It don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. YouTube Live. If you go there right now, the white outlets is talking about the Diddy thing. Because I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of people couldn't even understand him that he was gonna even get off. A lot of people are in shock that he got off for the racketeering. A lot of people. A lot of people are shocked that he got off on the racketeering. A lot of people. It's sad. It's sad. Some people are this way. Some people are swaying that way. I'm just here to report about it. That's it. I didn't sway no way. I knew that something wasn't going to be right about this. I told y'all that, what, a week ago when we had that 4-hour live early in the morning. I told y'all something about that racketeering. It's not going to be right. I'm in New York. You got to explain it to the people bluntly. They did their case the right way, but the government had all those people lined up. And if you think about it, Diddy didn't have nobody, no witnesses. He beat the feds with no witnesses, y'all. None. Absolutely none. They rushed it. They thought they had him. They thought they had him, and they didn't. But they really should have went and got KK. And I don't know why they couldn't go get KK. I don't know if KK is going to be getting charged on the back end. But I'm going to tell you this. If they go and get KK and charge her on the back end, that's the only way Diddy might go down. That's the only way Diddy might go down. That's the only way Diddy might go down. Unless they go get somebody on the back end. KK was his right hand. She was a female and she was his right hand. They talked about her the whole trial. They talked about her the whole trial now. How KK did this, how KK set this up, how KK did that. No KK showed up for court though. No KK showed up for court. KK was the real ghost. KK was like, she didn't get a subpoena. KK might be out there with Russell Simmons or somebody, yeah. KK was the person that he called for everything. Yeah, I believe Jay know a lot. Jay got his own problems. He got his own problems. So Mr. Carter he got his own problems. Because Mr. Bugsy is on that ass. He got his own problems. I believe so too. Who did it? Well, they saying in order for you to beat a RICO, which is not true. Which is not true. People are saying in order for you to beat a RICO, you would have to snitch on a lot of people. No, it's not true. That's not true. Young Thug ain't snitched on nobody. He's home. That was a RICO. They just had on the blogs a young man just beat a RICO in a murder case. It's in the blogs. Soon as Diddy verdict came in not guilty of the RICO, they put that up on the blogs about some young man. He's not a famous young man, but he was a young man going up for a murder trial, and he was on a RICO, and he beat the RICO. You just have to, as a lawyer, you just have to be smart about how you beat that RICO. That's it. To have all of those people testify, then you got the big fish testifying. They felt like Cassie was their big fish. And Cassie didn't really do her big one like they thought. They didn't think they thought Cassie was going to be the big fish up there. Cassie was a big fish. A lot of people thought that they was going to see the J-Lo's. This was not about the J-Lo case. This was not about the Shining J-Lo case. This was about the Cassie case of it all. Remember, Cassie video is the one that hit the internet. Cassie video was the one they dropped on CNN, not the Sean and J-Lo situation. Now, they had talked about it, but yeah. And then here's the thing about that. Every time it seemed like court was over on Friday, don't y'all realize a secret recording would drop of Cassie like on Saturday or Friday night? That was strange. Every time court would be over, a recording of Cassie was being dropped of her demanding, her threatening the guy. Oh, I'll have somebody do this to you if you don't show me this. Y'all heard that recording. It's crazy. They proved her to be a liar left and right. They made it seem like she set up everything by herself. And here's the thing. That's what it looked like when you are handing the person the money. That's what it looked like when you are calling certain escorts. He set her up. He set her up for the downfall. The only thing is, he got her on the back end. She got him on the back end with the money. And she knew she had to hurry up and do that case and get that money. Because let's just say her case came behind this one right here. She wouldn't be able to get the money. She would have never got that 30. If she would have never got the 30 million, if her case was up next right now, she would have never got it. Yes, it was. Yup. Diddy trial was an OJ 2.0. Yes, it was. And Peep Game. They both got on. And look how they got OJ. in the civil suit on the back end. On the civil suit on the back end. Exactly. It was the same, but on a whole nother level. This was probably the biggest case in New York City. And then you got his mother coming out with the thumbs up like John Gotti. There was a lot going on outside that courthouse today. I'm glad it's over. I'm not going to lie, y'all. A lot of people, it was a lot going on. If y'all listen to my other lives, there was a lot going on with the YouTubers. And I'm not talking about them arguing with each other. That was the least of their worries. A lot of YouTubers had security. And they had security for a reason, like Nims. Nims was one of the people that was out there. Nims did a live just earlier today. He said, I gotta go, and went back to his hotel room. He felt funny being out there after the plea was rendered. He felt real funny. Yep. Those YouTubers was going through it out there. A lot of YouTubers felt like they was being threatened. A lot of YouTubers felt like they was being followed back to their hotel rooms. A lot of YouTubers had to change hotel rooms because they knew they was being followed. A lot of YouTubers was going through it out there. A lot of YouTubers had security. T Satels had one security guard and had to bump it up to two. Because there was so much going on out there in front of that courthouse. A lot of people were saying Cassie was never a victim. See? A lot of people felt like Cassie was never a victim. They felt like Cassie was part of the situation. They do. It's crazy. It really is, y'all. The whole case was crazy. I don't want to take up nobody's time on this live because I want to be able to come back. I'm going to go order my bottle of wine or whatever I'm going to drink. I probably drink me some wine because it's a wine type of day. I'm going to go order me some wine. And I'll be back here on this live between 5 and 6. I'm going to set up my live now, and we're going to talk about it. And I'm going to go from coffee straight to wine. Yep. And I'm going to do my inventory before I come back on live. And that's the thing. People was joining in. All of the things was happening. People was coming out doing a lot. They had a lot going. Fix my hair. My hair's fixed, love. My hair's fixed. I work with heavy glue. So yeah, I missed the live when the glue got caught in my hair and I messed my hair up. That was a live way before the Diddy trial even started. I never used to wear bonnets on my lives. But I have no choice. You're not going to mess up a $600 custom wig. That's not happening. Ever. And where I got to cut my wig a certain way that I had to redo that whole wig. And the glue, people was like, oh, you can take out glue. Not this one. The glue that I work with to do these cups, it's forever. It's forever. CD Jakes got right on out the way, Sha. Hi, everybody. Thank you. But, why are you worrying about my net worth? You need a job. Because I feel like you need a job. I got jobs to give out. You can come over here and pack some orders or something. Take them to the post office for me. Y'all know I go live from the post office all the time. Yeah, y'all need to come. Yeah, because the people asking about my net worth. I got businesses with a lot of S's. So I don't even know why you worrying about my net worth. We talking about Diddy and his net worth. And if he dropped that $1 million in bond today, he's out of there. He is out of there. If he dropped that $1 million in bond today, he's out of there. Just know that I'm not on government assistance. Just know that my bills is paid. Just know that all my business is being ran at the same damn time. Just know I make money in my sleep. Just know that my phone don't never go off because I can't turn it off because if I do, the people might be mad. Okay? Just know I wake up early in the morning every day before you. That's all you need to know. I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. That's my time to wake up every day and start work. What time do you even have a job? You worry about me. I work for me. Do you want to work for me? That's the real question. Do you want to work for me? You can pack some boxes. I got some labels to be made. I got some stuff to be transported to the post office. What you want to do? Like, you worry about my net worth, my annual salary. Who you, the government? Because some of y'all be acting like y'all working for Uncle Sam. I'm not never hungry. Never. Thank God, knock on wood. I'm never hungry. The girl is, I'm working every day. Every day. I've been working every day since I was 13. Every day since I was 13. Yeah, not a long time. So you be like, how long you been working? For decades. Decades. For myself. So it is what it is. I don't drive, I have a driver. Come on now. Come on now. I be back there making wigs and shit. I don't got time to drive and how I'm gonna drive and make a wig. No, I have a driver. When I go places, I call the team. Who do you call? Ghostbusters? who do you call? Ghostbusters? I don't drive, love. And my driver's car? It's okay. Bulletproof and things. I'm good. And I go out of town to work. I do hair everywhere. So it's not like I'm in New York and I'm just here. When I'm not on here, I'm over there. Out of town, PA, Jersey, this place, that place. I'm all over the place. Yeah. I don't play. I get my coin. I collect my coin. So if you working for Uncle Sam, stop. Because me and Uncle Sam are good. And it ain't nothing wrong with a Nissan. And why you want to know the name of my driver? See, you got to have two. In case the backup, I got to have a backup to the backup. This is why I don't tell y'all who I'm related to. Because it doesn't make sense. Just know I'm good and I was never going to the Diddy trial. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love traveling. I love doing hair. I love smelling the products. I can go in a beauty supply store and be there for hours and collect customers from out the beauty supply store. I've collected hundreds of customers out the beauty supply store. A lot of them. Like to this day, I still have customers that I've collected out of the beauty supply store, just giving them advice on what products to buy. What you trying to do? Product. I'm a people's person. They think I work in a beauty supply store. I don't work there. I know Muhammad and them. I don't work there. Because I'm always there. And I get my discount and I keep it pushing. And then I get, all my people get discounts. But yeah. So we're gonna wait for the verdict to come in. Will Diddy walk out of jail today and be grilling a hot dog tomorrow? I think he gonna be grilling. I should order me some Ciroc just because I just feel like I should order some Ciroc just because. You know Ciroc sales ain't went down, right? I'm just telling y'all what I know. I think he's going to walk. And then he's going to have to just come in for his court dates. And if he's walking now, all those other cases is going to be hard to prove. They're not going to be able to charge him for another RICO. That's a wrap. Double jeopardy, out the question. And I'm going to tell you this. Cassie is, if they even try to redo this trial, if I'm Cassie, I'm not doing it. I got my money. I'm good. I'm not doing it. You can subpoena me until you're blue in the face. I'm in Bali with Russell Simmons with my legs crossed. I'm out of here. Cassie shouldn't even be worrying about her life being in danger. She should be overseas somewhere living her best life. Her and her family. I'm sorry. It's no way in the world I get that much money and you think that if I even feel like my life is in danger, I'm leaving. Damn it, the hell. Listen, I'm back. People started calling. My phone died. Everything was happening. Okay. All at the same time. I lost the connection because my phone died, y'all. I'm going to charge my phone when the judge gives a verdict for if Diddy is going to come out of jail or not today. I will come back. I'm going to charge my phone. I will hit y'all back later. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I gotta go YouTube because I ain't even know my phone died, child. Later.